Hello, we've seen some very unsettled weather across southern parts of Europe recently. The eastern side of Spain has had in excess of 500 millimetres of rain in just 3 days. And there's more to come because whilst high pressure is anchored to the north of Europe, keeping these Atlantic fronts at bay, further south across Iberia, this front will be making inroads over the next few days. More showers to come across the Balearics, heavy and thundery. Meanwhile, across the southeast of Europe, into the likes of Greece, Turkey, Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, we're going to see some heavy rain and also some snow, not just on higher ground. Some of that may well get down to lower levels as well. It's a very unsettled weekend across Iberia. Further outbreaks of rain pushing their way eastwards across Portugal, Spain, into the Balearics as well. But high pressure across France, the British Isles, Germany will keep things dry with plenty of sunshine, but a dip in temperature compared to recent days. On into Monday, you can see it stays very unsettled across southern parts of Europe. More heavy rain to come. We've still got those cold winds across the British Isles, France, Germany and the Low Countries. So we're going to see a real drop in temperature here over the next few days. And actually some outbreaks of light and patchy rain into London through Tuesday and Wednesday. Further north across the British Isles, that could well have a wintry element. It stays very unsettled in Madrid and Rome. And temperatures only just above freezing in Berlin. It stays dry and a wintry flavour to the weather in Moscow and Kiev. Hello, we've seen some significant snowfall across parts of Pennsylvania and New York State in recent days, in excess of 15 inches in places. Now, this winter storm will be pulling away from the Canadian Maritimes as we go through Saturday, so the snow will begin to ease here. But this strip of cloud is a cold front, and that's going to bring further snow across the Rockies into Colorado, across the plains. Meanwhile, as strong winds blow around this area of high pressure and across into California, we're going to continue to see gusts of around 40 miles an hour for a time on Saturday, so the critical fire weather threat continues here. Keeping an eye through our Gulf states because we could see some heavy showers developing here through Sunday and into Monday. Outbreaks of rain and snow for Yukon across into the Northern Territories. For British Columbia, Alberta, it's looking mainly dry with plenty of sunshine on Saturday. Sunshine continues across California. Not good news. The potential that we could see something more unsettled through next week, some outbreaks of rain and lower temperatures. In the meantime, the sunshine continues and actually some fine conditions in Vancouver and Seattle after some showery weather through this week. So that winter storm pulling away, as I mentioned, from the Canadian Maritimes, but more snow to come across the Great Lakes, through the plains, across into Colorado and the Rockies. Further south, things are much quieter, some sunshine and the temperatures on the rise after a fairly cool feel through this week. And those temperatures perking up a little bit in New York, but I think we'll see the biggest rise in Atlanta, some sunshine here, and the sunshine continues in Miami. Hello, the forecast for Central America and the Caribbean coming up in just a moment's time. First to South America, let's start with the earlier satellite picture. This large area of cloud has been bringing some torrential rain and flooding across parts of Argentina. This system will be slowly working its way northwards over the next few days. So whilst things turn much drier across parts of Argentina, that heavy rain then arrives into Uruguay, Paraguay and eventually southeastern parts of Brazil. Now, the heavy showers have been bringing some torrential rain across parts of Peru and Bolivia. They will continue through the Amazon basin, across into Colombia, the coastal areas of Venezuela, across into Suriname, Guyana and French Guiana. Mainly dry across the eastern parts of Brazil, but this area of heavy rain working its way northwards out of Argentina will bring some torrential downpours into parts of Uruguay and Paraguay, and this front to the west of Chile eventually working its way eastwards. Here are the city forecasts for the next 5 days. Showers returning in Rio by the time we get to Tuesday. Plenty of sunshine in Buenos Aires as that rain finally clears away northwards. Aside from 1 or 2 showers, much of Mexico will be mainly dry, but some heavy showers developing across parts of Guatemala into Belize, down towards Nicaragua and Panama. 1 or 2 showers for the eastern side of Cuba and Jamaica. Much of Hispaniola on Saturday should be mainly dry with some sunshine, and actually very few showers around across this part of the world over the coming days. Havana could just see 1 or 2, but mainly dry in Kingston and San Salvador. Hello, the forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up in just a moment's time. First to the Asia-Pacific region. Let's start with the earlier satellite picture. 2 clumps of cloud to talk about. The first to the east of the Philippines could well become a tropical storm, and also this large area of cloud across southern parts of Vietnam, which has been developing in the South China Sea. Again, that has the potential to become a tropical storm. We still have our slow-moving front across southern and eastern parts of China, bringing some heavy rain, some of that extending up into parts of Korea and Japan as we go into the early part part of next week. Just a scattering of showers across northern parts of Vietnam and Thailand. Head further south, this is where we have the potential for some very heavy rain over the next few days and plenty of showers and thunderstorms across Malaysia and Indonesia. So the chance of picking up some outbreaks of rain in Osaka on Monday. Behind that, we'll see some spells of sunshine, dry in Beijing and just about shower-free in Bangkok as well. Across to Australia, we've got more thunderstorms to come across the Northern Territories and also across the east coast. Some strong squally winds and some large hail associated with these showers. Then keeping an eye on this frontal system here, which will develop and then push its way eastwards. Behind it, some colder air and on it bringing some outbreaks of rain. And it's a very unsettled look across New Zealand over the coming days. Outbreaks of rain, snow over the higher ground of the South Island. And you can see that drop in temperature in Melbourne as the cold front goes through. Some outbreaks of rain, a real dip in temperature, stays dry with some sunshine in Perth. Hello, we've seen some torrential rain and strong winds across southern parts of India recently as Cyclone Gaja swept its way westwards. Here it is on the earlier satellite picture, this large swirl of cloud which is now pulling away from the west coast, but still some very rough seas for the likes of Karnataka, Kerala. And then meanwhile, further east, we've got more rain to come, and this will be extending its way westwards over the coming days, once again bringing impacts to Tamil Nadu, northern parts of Sri Lanka, and eventually into Karnataka and Kerala as we go from Sunday into Monday. So areas which have already seen a lot of rain in recent days are going to get more as we go into next week. With this cold air across the far north of Kazakhstan, much more cloud here through Sunday. Further south, some sunshine, temperatures 12 Celsius in Tashkent. Like to pick up some showers here over the next few days. Through much of Pakistan, Rajasthan, Gujarat, it is looking dry with plenty of sunshine, but more rain to come for the likes of Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, much of Sri Lanka, some showers for the Maldives as well on Sunday, and a scattering of showers for the coast of Andhra Pradesh. It's looking mainly dry as we go into West Bengal and Bangladesh. Here are the city forecasts for the next 5 days. So it's dry with some sunshine in Mumbai, Dhaka, Islamabad, but Colombo still prone to some heavy and thundery showers. And we're going to pick up some showers in Tashkent, a real fluctuation in temperature, but the temperature starting to climb by the end of the week. Further heavy rain in Chennai. Hello, the weather is looking a little quieter in the Middle East compared to recently. We'll take a look at the forecast there in just a moment's time. First to Africa, here's the earlier satellite picture. We've got areas of low pressure running through the Mediterranean, so that will continue to bring a chance of showers for the coastal areas of Libya, Algeria, Tunisia and Morocco over the next few days. Fair few showers developing through a central zone of Africa across the Ethiopian highlands. Few more here than we've been seeing recently. They extend their way westwards towards the Gulf of Guinea. Could just see a few fronts grazing the far south of South Africa as we go into next week. So the chance that we could just see a little bit of rain in Cape Town on Tuesday. Otherwise, it's dry, plenty of sunshine. The sunshine continues in Johannesburg. Temperatures just dipping very slightly into the high 20s Celsius. Lots of sunshine in Khartoum, but both Casablanca and Kinshasa are likely to see some showers over the coming days. Across to the Middle East, where an area of high pressure has tended to remove most of the showers across Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. Just one or two working their way eastwards across Saudi Arabia through Sunday, but there will be few and far between. Otherwise, it's dry, a good deal of sunshine, a fairly strong Shamal wind blowing through the Gulf, so that could just lift the dust at times. Could see some overnight mist and fog through the Levant, just taking its time to clear through the morning. In Muscat, Dubai and Riyadh, it's dry with plenty of sunshine. Still a few showers around in Kuwait, not as heavy as recently.